earlier I said the students need to be aware of how to recognize these cognitive, these emotional patterns. I mentioned that dark triad. And there's really not much time really to go in depth, but the dark triad is one of the most common psychological framework, Machiavellianism, and especially Machiavellianism, I would say, but also psychopathy, narcissism, that play a role in the way they behave. And I would also like to add sadism. Yeah. That's usually called the dark tetrad because there are 4 instead of 3. And this will take a long time, so we cannot go into the depth of each definition.
We should do a subsequent thing on that, David, because it's so important. Yeah.
Yes. But I never advise any students to go online and self-diagnose. So careful if you just Google the dark triad or the dark tetrad. Don't do this at home. But at the same time, once you have a clear understanding of what each of these terms is, then it's easier to recognize in the words of whatever, the educator, the administrator, the politician trying to convince you of the validity of this misplaced claim. And I want to stress the fact that this is connected to a previous conversation that Benjamin and I had about, I think it was humanism and transhumanism, especially Machiavellianism, comes from the same background. So Machiavellians come from Niccolò Machiavelli and the Italian Renaissance or pre-Renaissance. And the idea is that utilizing the person in front of you to achieve a goal, not necessarily a positive or negative. It's different than narcissism. It's seeing whatever happens. If the person is successful, you're not happy for the person. You see how can you use that to your advantage. Let's say a person gets a promotion and you see how you can use that to advance, a proposal you have for your business, for instance, right? If it's negative, same thing. So that it's almost a removal of a goal. And that's one of the issue with these type of theories, these type of ideology, that they themselves are confused about what the goal is. So they keep switching. And those 4 elements, psychopathy, Machiavellianism, narcissism, and sadism, really play a role, and it's in front of everybody's eyes. You don't need to be a psychologist to notice them.
We should do a dark tetrad show. That'd be great.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
It's always fun to look at the dark side.
Yes.
Yeah.